Hey y'all, my name is Michael Mercedes and I am back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about how I set myself up to eat healthy about 80 to 90% of the time. So if this is something that interests you, let's not waste time and let's get into this video right now. Number one is to shop on a satisfied stomach. When I tell you guys, there has been plenty of times I have gone to the store on a hungry stomach and I just want to buy everything. I just want to eat everything. And I end up making unwise decisions. Shopping on a full stomach or satisfied stomach limits temptation. Number two, have a list set out already before you go. That way you know exactly what you're getting and you're not just like scrambling down the aisles trying to figure out what you're going to get. And you don't have to look things up or calories or carbs or recipes. You'll have everything already set in place. You can make a list in your phone, you can make a physical list. Personally, I don't make a list anymore because I pretty much get the same thing every week. I'm a very boring eater and I'm a very strict eater. So my diet, I don't like the word diet, but what I eat is basically just all whole foods. I buy fruits, I buy veggies, I buy lean meats, so like chicken, turkey, I'll buy fish. Sometimes every now and then I'll get grains. There's this rice called it's a tongue twister, but right rice. It's not made up of grains, like some are made up of chickpeas, some are made up of certain beans and lentils. So sometimes I'll get that, sometimes I'll get black rice. But yeah, whole foods. And when it comes to chips and snacks, I buy the same things because I know the calorie makeup of them. So I'll get Skinny Pop popcorn, Harvest Snaps, I believe they're called. They're like the little bean chips. And then when it comes to sweet tooths, I'll stick to fruits and then some little keto bars sometimes, but I'm really huge on the ingredients on the back. But yeah, usually keto bars are good for me because they don't have a lot of carbs and a lot of sugars. I know I just rambled, but the whole point was just to make a list before you go. Number three, meal prep. When I tell you guys, this has saved me the headache of trying to figure out what to eat. This has saved me time. And it also has helped me stay in shape because I already have everything prepped out. I usually take one day out of the week to meal prep for a couple of days. That way, if I'm on the go, I have something to eat. I'm not having to spend money. And then also I'm not being tempted by other foods. This also saves me the guilt of when I go out with friends because I know that whole week I ate really well. And that one day that I went out with my friends or that one night I went out with my friends, I was able to eat whatever I wanted. Another thing that I do that kind of helps set me up to eating healthy is, it kind of goes with like the meal prepping thing, but portioning out my meals. So I'll put them in little containers so that they're organized and that I have like the same portion size each day or each time that I have a meal. This really helps me out with my self-control because when I eat, I'm not good at stopping, especially when it comes to chips. Like I could literally sit there and eat a full bag of chips. But let's be real, when they fill those chips up, they don't fill it up to the top, but I don't know how to stop that. So what helps me out with that, specifically chips, I buy the chips that come in the little packs of 6 or like the little mini bags. That way, I'm not gonna have that problem, especially if I'm not at home. All right, so number 5 is to have a stash of to-go places. This helps when you get tired of eating your meal prep and you just need a break because it really does get tiring to eat the same thing every meal or just having the same type of food all the time. So I have a list of places I go to that fit within my little dietary restrictions. That way I can kind of mix it up and have some versatility. For me personally, I live in Atlanta and some of those places that fit within my dietary restrictions are Gusto, Flower Child, True Food, Chipotle, but pretty much places that have like the whole food essentials for me. Another thing that helps set me up to staying healthy, like dietarily, is only buying water from the store. And if I do need that carbonation for like if I have a stomach ache or if I just kind of want to have something else other than water, I buy something called Zivia. Zivia, it's kind of like having soda. They have so many different flavors. It doesn't have any carbs. It doesn't have any sugars. There's really no nutritional value in it at all. It's really just like a carbonated soda that is sweetened with stevia. And when it comes to staying hydrated, people that know me know I like to carry my little jug around. I used to have the one on Amazon that had the times and everything on them, but it honestly stressed me out and my bottle would always break. So I bought this really durable one and it hasn't given me any issues. It has a handle, But yeah, I always carry my water with me everywhere because it reminds me to stay hydrated and it doesn't give me an excuse to drink anything else. All right, and the very last thing that I do is kind of like a trick. A lot of people talk about this, but say I'm home and I don't have my things organized or my food organized in containers, I'll put them on small plates because it kind of gives me a mind trick, because I'm the type where when I grew up, my dad, when he would prepare me meals, I was told to eat everything on my plate or I couldn't get up. And I think that's kind of like an old school mentality, but like now as an adult, I kind of still have that mindset. So I make sure that when I do eat, I portion it on a small plate. And sometimes I end up actually getting full faster because in my mind, I'm like, okay, I ate all my food, I'm good. And even when I finish my food and I still feel a little bit hungry, I make sure that I drink water after that, because a lot of the times we don't know this, but we're actually thirsty and we're not hungry. We're just trying to feed ourselves because we think that feeling of hunger is coming from needing food rather than water. And then two, the next thing that I do is I wait a little bit of time before I get more food, because sometimes we just need that food to digest. And when it does digest, we're like, okay, cool, I'm full. If like 20 to 30 minutes pass and I'm still hungry, then yeah, I'll go back and get some more food. But I think it's really important to make sure that you wait that time and then drink some water. All right, y'all, so that wraps up this video. I hope that these tips and tricks were super helpful. Let me know if you have any suggestions in the comment section. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see similar content or more content like this, just let me know and subscribe to my channel. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell to get updates on new videos. And if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, feel free to do so. I'm the same name on all platforms, Michael Mercedes. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful and I will see you guys in the next one.